I feel like I've been here a lot today, and it seems like trouble at mill. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets into front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So, Danny Rohl is coming back to Sheffield Wednesday, but it doesn't seem everyone is happy with this. Now, this was after a couple of days of Henrik Pedersen being confirmed that he was going to stay and announcing he was assistant manager, and everyone expected he was about to move up to Danny Rohl's position of manager once it was all sorted. Now, the lines are really blurred with the decision that he coming back, and it had nothing to do with Rohl's potential return, which suggest that Danny and Henrik aren't in communication regular. Now, this has put, by the sounds of it, some of the players' backs up. And can you blame them? They were at pre-season when he'd been paid, and some of them haven't. But it does feel like there's not a lot of people, players, staff are pretty happy with it. And it felt like too much has happened since the end of last season for him just to come back in. So, this whole thing, a lot of people have been saying that Rohl would not be welcomed by a promotion of Dover Main, and an issue that will throw up with more question marks around the future of the football club that is currently surrounded by the chaos. Now, you look at what's going on. Pedersen's been hard at work trying to get them ready for the new season, while by the sounds of it, Danny's not been in communication. It's not been a case of, right, I'm going to give you a list of what I want them to get up to, where they need to be, and I'll be back in a couple of days because I've had this to do. There's not been that case. There's not been that case where there's been someone in the middle, like where there's been, this is communication, you were going to do this, I need to get onto this. It seems like Henrik taking this as it's his team because they've heard nothing from Danny. Now, Danny's having to come back. For what reason he's having to come back, or how's he managed to? Is it a case that he's not managed to get the other jobs he wants? Is it a case that he's in contract so he can't now not come back or be in breach of the contract, and they haven't been able to come up with a settlement for his release, like severance package, and that could be the other reason why he's coming back. But it doesn't read for a good situation. It seems like it's going to be quite a frothy return for him with some of the players, and by sounds of it, some of the fans as well. But I don't know how this is going to go. Like, I'll be brutally honest. Right now, I have no idea how this plays out for Sheffield Wednesday Football Club with him coming back. My initial thought yesterday was gives us a bit of stability. I was on the fence if I was happy or angry about it. I'm still a little bit on the fence, but I'm more of the side of, well, you haven't been here the start of it. Where were you when everyone else turned up? That's my kind of thing. It just feels like Henrik gone in there to start doing the job with him thinking that Danny wasn't going to be there or something was going to be happening with Danny to do so. Hopefully, that's not going to cause any issues behind the scenes or cause any issues when it comes to Danny and Henrik's working relationship. Because some people might see it as, oh, that's a stab in the back from Henrik. But from all of what Henrik said and all of what Henrik thought, he didn't think he was coming back. Like, generally, a lot of the fan base did not think he was coming back. And it's one of those things where you look at what we're doing and you wonder where we're going. Where we're going and why has this not been sorted earlier. The thing is, for me, I don't know how the players are going to react to Danny walking back in and trying to get things. He's going to have to probably get some of them back on board. And that could be very, very difficult. I would be very surprised if we have like a interview with the manager. I don't think we see that happening. I'd be very surprised if we did. But yeah, Danny coming back doesn't seem like it hit the bases of where the players want it to be. It seems like the players were very much of the, right, Henrik's here. Okay, we're going to follow what Henrik's saying and go from there. But they're going to have to figure it out. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.